7th edition annual National Thanksgiving and Dedication Service resonates with the Second Republic's development philosophy.
This year's Thanksgiving ceremony is being held under the theme, A Time to Unite, and continue working hard with God's help to build and develop our nation. Indeed, the theme resonates with the Second Republic's development philosophy. Ilizwe lakiwa, litandaziwe, libuswe ngabanikazi balo. Nyika inovakwa igonamatirwa igotongwa nevene vayo.
The first edition of the annual National Thanksgiving and Dedication Service was held in 2017, following the birth of the new dispensation. Lisa Masudi, ZBC News, Bulawayo.
The Second Republic has registered milestones in 2023, which include surpassing the 12 billion United States dollar mining economy target, adding 600 megawatts of electricity to the national grid, attainment of food security, and initiated life-changing projects across the country. This was said by President Emmerson Mnangagwa in his New Year message, in which he wished the nation yet another year of prosperity and development.
Fellow Zimbabweans, I greet you all, my dear compatriots, both at home and abroad. As the curtain for the year 2023 comes down, we reflect as families and communities on the year that has gone by, while setting our focus on the year ahead. We thank the Lord Almighty for His grace and mercy, which saw us through an eventful year as we march towards the attainment of Vision 2030. Fellow countrymen, the Second Republic continued to deliver in 2023, consolidating our gains in self-sufficiency through the prioritization of investments in agriculture, mining, manufacturing, tourism, and infrastructure, among others, to spur economic growth and improve the quality of life for our citizens. With regards to mitigating the effects of climate change and enhancing food self-sufficiency at the household level, more land was put under irrigation. I commend our farmers for the unprecedented harvests which have seen our nation become food secure. Our Pfumvudza Intwasa farming model continues to grow from strength to strength, with our counterparts in the region and beyond emulating it as a model for food security. In the mining sector, we have surpassed the US 12 billion target. Our focus going into the future is set towards scaling up value addition and the beneficiation of our abundant natural resource endowments for the benefit of our local communities and economy. Works on the Beitbridge Harare Road are almost complete, whilst those on other trunk and the feeder roads are underway. This will ensure ease of access for people and goods, while maintaining our position as a transit route of choice within the region. The Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport upgrade and expansion project is now complete. To this end, Zimbabwe is an accessible tourism and investment destination. I am encouraged by the increased number of both local and international tourists visiting our country. Equally, investments in new tourism products and facilities which bolstered the growth of the sector are a welcome development. As we drive towards energy self-sufficiency, I was enthused to commission the Hwange Unit 7 and Unit 8 expansion project. The discovery of oil and gas in Muzarabani confirms Zimbabwe's potential as a future producer of gas. This should translate into meeting our energy demands commensurate to the ever-growing economy. During the past year, several dams were completed and the accompanying irrigation schemes commissioned. This was complemented by the Presidential Bore Drilling Program, which targets sinking a solar-powered bore, as well as the establishment of a nutrition garden and a business unity in each of our country's 35,000 villages. With regards to manufacturing, locally manufactured products continue to dominate shelf space. To consolidate these gains, the Second Republic prioritizes investments in science, technology, and innovation. These will leapfrog the sustainable socio-economic development of our great motherland, Zimbabwe. Under the devolution and the decentralization agenda, grassroots communities are playing a pivotal role in addressing their local development needs. In the same vein, the historic celebration of our 43rd Independence Day in Mount Darwin, Mashonaland Central Province, reignited the sacred memories of our liberation struggle. Meanwhile, the sports, arts, and cultural industry continues to grow, with a number of athletes and artists raising our national flag at both continental and international level. My fellow Zimbabweans, on the diplomatic front, the election of Zimbabwe as incoming chair of the Southern African Development Community is both a recognition and honor to the nation as a founding member of the organization. Meanwhile, I extend my gratitude for the confidence that the people of Zimbabwe expressed in me as the president and in the Revolutionary Mass Party, ZANU-PF, in the harmonized general elections held in August 2023. Furthermore, I'm grateful to our churches and you all for the peace, unity, love, and harmony before, during, and after the election period. Indeed, we are a mature constitutional democracy. As a sovereign people and descendants of Munu Mutapa, in 2024, we need to work harder together in unity for the prosperity of our nation. I always say, Nyika inovakwa, inotongwa, inonamatirwa, nebenevayo. Ilizwe lakiwa, libuswe, likule, kelwe, ngabanikazi valo. Finally, may our country continue to enjoy prosperity and our people live in harmony and peace. I wish you all a happy and a prosperous new year. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you.
Now, government has moved in to restore sanity where the flash floods hit Buliliro 5 area in Harare, issuing an ultimatum to destroy all the houses constructed illegally in that area.
In the aftermath of the flash floods that affected houses in Buliliro 5 in Harare, the government has taken a firm position to remove all illegal structures constructed along the watercourse of Marimba River. A ministerial delegation's visit to the area this Sunday exposed new information to an alleged land baron who is said to have sold land to unsuspecting victims even as the area was condemned. Government says they are tightening the noose on all underhand activities in the area.
We need order. There is no city which can thrive without order. Okay, so we need to restore order. This is unacceptable. To have houses being built by the riverside, it's unacceptable.
The demolition of the illegal structures is imminent.
No one must build, or no people must build settlements in riverbanks, in areas set aside for recreational facilities, schools, clinics, and in flays such as these areas.
Amid the flash flood crisis, there are startling revelations that the number of people illegally settled along the Marimba River waterpath increased over the last 2 years.
Nyaya yemalend barons in general. Atina basa kuti ndi councillor, ndi MP, ndiwe bato ripi. Asi tiri kuti vari kukoza havoc munyika in general. Mukaona patiri bana. Tiri mukati mejawire mvura.
Some affected families are picking up pieces from the disaster, while those displaced by the floods have been allocated new space in Dzivarasekwa. According to government, they are finalizing procedures to settle the affected families, which should be done within the next week. Theophilus Chuma, ZBC News, Harare.
Still on floods, but on a sad note, a father and his 8-year-old daughter died after being swept away by a flooded river in Sanyati on Saturday.
The incessant rains that have been pounding some parts of the country for the past 2 weeks have revived hope of a good harvest to the majority of farmers. However, the rains have also resulted in the loss of lives and a trail of destruction, with the latest incident of loss of lives having occurred in Sanyati on Saturday, when a father and his 8-year-old daughter died after they were swept away by ferocious waters. ZRP National Spokesperson Assistant Commissioner Ponyati confirmed the incident.
We have got a sad incident which occurred in Sanyati yesterday. That is the 30th of December 2023, where 2 minors, aged 12 years and 8 years respectively, were sent by their parents to look for firewood. Along the way, the 8-year-old minor decided to rest while putting legs in a water stream. In the process, the soil gave in and the minor drowned. The 12-year-old minor went home to call her father. When he came, he tried to rescue this 8-year-old minor, and unfortunately, he also drowned and died. It is quite sad indeed.
On Friday, a mother and her baby also lost their lives in Mtasa district of Manicaland province following a landslide which struck them at the Wato Kambani compound. To date, more than 160 infrastructure, including Sesame Bridge, have been destroyed, with the government working flat out to return normalcy to the affected communities. According to Civil Protection Department, more than 70 people have succumbed to rain-related disasters since the beginning of the rainfall season in October this year. Peter Chifima, ZBC News, Harare.
Now, with the year coming to an end, most people took time to reflect on the misses and the hits after setting the 2023 resolutions at the beginning of the year. And now let's hear some of them and their expectations for the coming year.
Every beginning of a new year is an opportunity for the people to work on their set targets, and 2023 was no exception for some people in Harare. With a few hours before the year shuts down, ZBC News sought to find out the hits and misses of 2023 for the people in Harare.
Maplans anga aripo. Tandi maplans akati nawo. Eda kutokanda madam badeni. Damboda soda, dambotenga kajagwa because ne deal ranga ndakaita rebate. But azvinozonyatsobuda zvakanaka zvene. But pane zvimwewo hatishore Mwari zvimwe zvacho zviripo.
Yeah, half of the things zvakamira panzvimbo. Zvimwe zvachona ma-ups and downs. But we're just hoping kuti next year, by God's grace, things are going to be good. We're going to keep pushing. Believing kuti Mwari vanotitira zvakawanda.
I hope for a better change of fortune come 2024.
Yeah, this coming year ndiri kutarisira kuti ndinofana kuvaka imba yangu, stand ndakatoitenga. Ndofana kuvaka imba yangu, ndofana kutenga luxury car, nemotikari yebasa. Anofunga ndizvo nekuendesa vana kuchikoro chakanaka, nekuchengeta vabereki vangu zvandaitarisira, izvo zvindofana kukwanisa kuzviita.
Mari dzisingabatiki. Zvakaoma, zvikoro zvaidhura. Saka gore ratakutarisira kupinda iki. Aiwa, tinotarisira zvihombe.
With yearly targets ranging from business resolutions to others such as marriage and personal development, most people are grateful for health. Wellington Makonese, ZBC News.
As we put the year 2023 behind us, it is imperative to pause, reflect and acknowledge the efforts of the First Lady, Dr. Auxilia Mnangagwa, in transforming livelihoods of vulnerable groups across the country, particularly women, children, the elderly, widows and persons with disabilities.
Your passion, love and hard work have registered countless successes in areas such as agriculture, health, nutrition, education, empowerment and culture, among other sectors. At a time when the world is grappling with effects of climate change, the First Lady intensified the promotion of traditional grains which are highly nutritional, medicinal and thrive in adverse weather conditions. Such vision has earned the Mother of the Nation worldwide commendation. For starters, Amai Mnangagwa distributed traditional grain seed packs to chiefs' wives and rural communities to promote their production and consumption. She participated in the ploughing, weeding and harvesting before introducing Amai's traditional cookout competition, which has culminated in a first-of-its-kind regional competition. Her dedication saw Zimbabwe participating in the Gastronomy Tourism Expo in Spain, where the Zimbabwean cuisine stole the limelight as delegates from across the world flocked the stand to have a taste of the unique indigenous dishes. Dr. Mnangagwa also invited her fellow African First Ladies to a high-level event held in Victoria Falls as a precursor to the International Conference on AIDS and STIs, ICASA 2023. During the stay, guests were treated to savory traditional dishes, much to their delight. The First Lady also hosted a highly subscribed culture night featuring the country's traditional cuisine and a variety of attires designed from the national fabric under the theme #JiraTakaendaNaamai. The initiative is aimed at promoting national identity through the unique Zimbabwean dress. As the Agric4She patron, Dr. Mnangagwa spearheaded empowerment projects for women across all provinces to venture into horticulture, potato farming, poultry and livestock production, fish farming, among others. Dr. Mnangagwa also promoted the climate-proofed Pfumvudza Intwaza program, where she distributed seed, chemicals and fertilizer while participating in the production stages of cultivation, weeding and harvesting. She further encouraged all women to have granaries at their homesteads for grain storage purposes. As the country's health ambassador, the First Lady, working with the Ministry of Health and Childcare, is promoting access to healthcare services for all. She mobilized resources to construct clinics and mothers' waiting shelters in hard-to-reach areas in a bid to curb maternal mortality. Through her foundation's mobile clinic and medical experts, thousands of women had access to free cervical and breast cancer screening, while men got screened for prostate cancer. She also engaged men as heads of families on ways to end gender-based violence, child marriages, drug abuse, and divorce. Widows throughout the country received a shot in the arm as the Mother of the Nation formed the First Ladies Widows Association to empower them with various projects and equip all widows with requisite knowledge on inheritance matters. In a bid to curb drug abuse among youths, the First Lady introduced sporting activities as part of survivors' rehabilitation. She renovated and opened a skills training center in Mbare for children living and working on the streets and drug addicts to specialize in various income-generating projects. Opening a new window of opportunities for disadvantaged academically gifted students, Dr. Mnangagwa mobilized scholarships for them in various fields.
Through her Angel of Hope Foundation, she also introduced a scholarship program for the 2024 academic year targeting disadvantaged children who aspire to be pilots. As the country's environment patron, Amai Mnangagwa, in partnership with agencies like the Forestry Commission, is spearheading countrywide fruit and indigenous tree planting initiatives as part of efforts to restore forests. In addition to leading cleanup campaigns, the Mother of the Nation is promoting waste recycling as a form of business. These successes clearly indicate the nation is poised to realize more in the coming year, courtesy of the Mother of the Nation. Colette Msanyera, ZBC News, Harare.
Indeed, the First Lady is an angel of hope to many. From the capital, it's now time to cross over to our Montreux studio where Marilyn Gwenya is on standby to give us more. Marilyn, good evening. It's over to you.
Good evening and many thanks to you, Leanne and Mandipa. And now in our following report, government has launched the Presidential Cotton Input Distribution Scheme for the 2023 to 2024 agricultural season in Gokwe as the Second Republic seeks to ensure production of white gold remains viable in the country. Tafaraj Komira was in Gokwe and filed the following report.
Under the program, farmers were veiled with seed fertilizer as well as the necessary chemicals to ensure that their crop reaches maturity stage without hindrances. The program will see eligible farmers receiving the necessary inputs at various Grain Marketing Board GMB depots across the country.
kunzvimbo dzese dzichiri kufambwa dzichibatsirana GMB neAgritex nemastructures ese aripo muma-different districts.
Farmers welcome the disbursement of inputs, which they say will help them to plan properly in the production of the critical crop.
Zvinotarisira kuti gore ramangwana tichawana gohwo riri pamusoro rinotivandudza mukati meupenyu. Naiyo laime yatapiwa iyi inosimudza ivhu redu. Naiyo fertilizer yatapiwa inokonzera kuti nevhu nembeu yedu isimuke panguva iyoyo. Saka tinotenda zvikuru kuti president vatiita zvakanaka pakati penzvimbo ino, vatisimudzira zvikuru.
Zvakatikoshera pakuti isusu kukura kwedu kwese kubva tichikura nevabereki vedu chirimwa ichi chedonje ndiye yatinoti cash crop yedu muno mugoko.
Government says it has put in place a cocktail of measures to ensure the production of the white gold remains viable.
Kotiko voita basa rokuona kuti ivo varimi vavo vavaita contract munopuwa ipapa munosaina contract na president yokuti ndazviona president zvamandipa zvikwanisiro izvi ndichazvishandisa mumunda ndakohwa donje iri ndichariendesa kukambani yenyu inonzi Kotiko.
Zimbabwe's cotton production increased by 67% in the previous season, and the Second Republic is targeting to maintain the momentum this season. Gokwe districts in the Midlands province account for 52% of the total cotton output in the country. Tafaraj Komira, ZBC News, Gokwe.
I'm an African Feature is coming up next. The greatest threat to freedom is the absence of criticism. This is one of many famous quotes from accomplished Nigerian poet, writer, and academic Wole Soyinka, whose works inspired the lives of many across the continent. In our I'm an African Feature for tonight, Peter Chivima profiles one of Africa's most celebrated writer, poet, playwright, and academic guru.
Born in 1934 into a Yoruba family in Abeokuta, Nigeria, Soyinka went to University College of Ibadan before proceeding to University of Leeds in England. He was actively involved in politics when he campaigned for Nigeria's independence from British colonial rule. Giving back to his motherland, Africa, Soyinka penned several books, the latest titled Of Africa in 2012. In this magnificent new work, the prolific writer offers a wide-ranging inquiry into Africa's culture, religion, history, imagination, and identity. He seeks to understand how the continent's history is entwined with the histories of others, while exploring Africa's truest assets, its humanity, the quality and valuation of its own existence and modes of managing its environment, both physical and intangible. Fully grasping the extent of Africa's most challenging issues, Soyinka's exploration of Africa relocates the continent in the reader's imagination and maps a course towards an African future of peace and affirmation. The prolific writer's talent and academic prowess took him to the United States of America, where he taught at several universities. Soyinka first taught at Cornell University from 1988 to 1991, and then at Emory University, where in 1996 he was appointed Professor of Arts. He also taught at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and has served as scholar in residence at New York University's Institute of African American Affairs and at Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles, California, before he moved to lecture at the University of Cambridge, Oxford, Harvard, and Yale. Soyinka wrote several plays, which includes Dance of the Forest, a play for giants, Death and the Kingman's Horse, From Zia with Love, among others. His collection of poetry include A Shadow in the Crypt and Mandela's Earth and other poems. The prolific writer also wrote several novels, among them are The Interpreters, which won the 1968 Jock Campbell Literary Award, and Season of Anomy. His literary essays collections include Myth, Literature and the African World, and Art, Dialogue and Outrage. During the Civil War in Nigeria, he appealed for ceasefire in several articles. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1986.
And our Sunday edition is off to a break. We'll be back with the latest from Pocket Soul Studios in Harare.
Christmas is here. Buy bulk and save this Christmas at OK Mart. Get your 6 by 2 liter Barley House syrups for only $13. Sunlight dishwashing liquid 25 by 750 ml for only $79.50. Sunlight washing powder 9 by 2 kgs $41.50. 2 Keys whiskey 12 by 750 ml for only $64. Potatoes 10 kgs for only $7.20. Christmas is here. Kisimusi yashika. Ikisimusi isifikile. OK Mart, my happy place.
Ungani wami ungapi ngibuye wangikuze kwuri kokonduye sidandokerwa ndiri kuvumba kumakomo Zimbabwe tourism kunaka kana tafunga kufara magalisi tonange kariba kunosasana wafunga kubata fishi tonange mazowete muikatakata ukazoda mukatesango tonanga kuwange kunational park kotaura feya konare show unoona tese nemtupo wako kuyenda ikokoroji moterene ndemasungwa netara obudirako kuyenda kunyanga kuchinoi caps nepinga zvakaurisha oyo ungani wami ungapi.
This message is brought to you by the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, Zimbo. Every journey leads you home. Uripi, Ungapi.
A warm welcome back to the capital. Many thanks to Marilyn Gwenya for giving us that part of the bulletin. And now the Chemba Craft Center, a hidden gem nestled along the Cross-Lete to Binga Center Highway in Binga District, is a perfect stopover for travelers. In our This and That feature tonight, we explore the Craft Center, a unique cultural heritage. That report next.
The aroma of freshly carved wood mingles with the vibrant threads of woven tapestries, creating a sensory feast that draws you in. Established in 1993, this is not just any craft center, it is a cultural tapestry woven by the talented hands of local 20 artisans.
So vamuveza njaveza, vamaveza miungo, vamaveza zipunu, vamaveza impoto, vamaveza zinongo, so vamaveza zipula, vamaveza mvuvu, so tuveza zisiye munambo yesu njituleyo. Tuveza siene vamaveza ingoma songa mvuvu kusiyana vamaveza mpoto zinto ziyonse niso tuvitemena tautema twavola twaveza valaini chawa ine masika makastoma valanyamboli wani wakuseva makastoma uzia zisango.
The beauty of Chemba Craft Center under Chief Saba goes beyond the exquisite crafts. It's about the lives it transforms. For the people of Binga, this center is more than just a market. It's a source of income, a place of pride, and a platform to share their unique cultural heritage with the world.
Ndamukabeza mbuovo zechi kuti kwasika makuwa ngapambula makuwa mbuovo sika mashona twambula mashona sika mabantu bechitonga mbuovo so kazisiyene ambamu ntuveza natsikawa ambula mushobo ngwambu
The Craft Center members explain how they are preserving the environment and benefits being accrued from the center.
Misamu nituveza chingi tuveza misamu yakaula matedi ingango tuveza chingi kitira uti iria ti mani kitati kichiziala kia une so ngapeleza matedi yakawa ndi matema kana yakayumbi kitira uti misamu city man ilo byakune lochibereka mwana kamwezi kuti ngaulima customer time twakonja ujana mali mwezi twakonja ujana mali kwa nao $60 ijana mwezi tikata yema customer twakonja ujana lo 15 lo 20 lo 10
ndachikumba chamana gas ipolishi kopo na chipolicha ndazwao ndachivika mulai kwasiala kuchita bene makastoma sika mukoko ndayanduzya imali yakuti vana vangu vo ambe mpwapona mbao echisamu echi.
So, whether you are an art enthusiast seeking treasures, a cultural explorer searching for authentic experiences, or simply a traveler looking for a unique souvenir, Chemba Craft Center is waiting for you. It's more than just a stopover. It's a chance to immerse yourself in the vibrant spirit of Binga, support local livelihoods, and discover the magic of Zimbabwean craftsmanship. Tichaona Kurewa, ZBC News, Binga.
We now take a break. We'll be right back with Sport Buzz.
Christmas is here in all Bon Marché stores. Get your Colgate Herbal Toothpaste 100 mils for only $1.40. 2 kg Omo Regular Washing Powder for only $5.40. 750 mils KWV Classic Chenin Blanc, Chardonnay, Shiraz Rosé, Sauvignon Blanc for only $9. 1.5 kgs of Crips Red Economy Apples for only $4.60. Christmas is here. Bon Marché. Simply good.
Fast, efficient, and low-cost broadband for all. Are you a banking institution, NGO, school, university, or college? You may be a farmer, lawyer, teacher, or student. Whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you are, whatever your internet needs. Connect smarter every time with Tel1 Broadband. Connect with Tel1 Broadband for fast, efficient, reliable, and affordable internet services. To find out more about Tel1 Broadband, visit our website at www.tel1.co.zw.
If you drink, be responsible.
The Liquor Licensing Board under the Ministry of Local Government and Public Works is now accepting renewals for the fiscal year 2024 to 2025. Remember, all applications are done online at zimeservices.pfms.gov.zw. Simply attach A. Copy of the current license, B. ZBC radio or TV license, which is available at any ZBC office nationwide, and C. Health inspection report. For a liquor license, you need the following: 1. Letter of approval by local authority. 2. Health inspection report. 3. Copy of the approved plan. 4. Evidence of right of occupation. 5. Proof of publication in the Government Gazette and in the local paper LG1. 6. Affidavit. 7. Certified ID or passport for the licensee and the manager. 8. Company resolution and CR14 form. 9. Police clearance for the licensee and the manager. For more information, contact 0242 704 571. Renew your liquor license and watch your business grow.
Life is a precious gift, more precious than silver and gold. Parties and alcohol, with road traffic accidents happening every 15 minutes and at least one person dying every 4 hours in Zimbabwe every day. More die over weekends and public holidays. Take heed. Remember your loved ones. Don't drink and drive this festive season. This message is brought to you by the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe.
The season of happiness is upon us at OK Stores. Get your Monty's baked beans, 410 grams for only 90 cents. Pro Brands powdered milk, 400 grams for only $3.25. Colgate dental cream, 100 mils for 85 cents. Surf washing powder, 2 kgs for only $4.10. 1 kg pocket of local carrots for only $2.50. Christmas is here. Kisimusi yashika. Ikisimusi isifikile. OK, my happy place.
Welcome back, and now straight into sport. The 2023 Kasolaga Premier League season ended with Ngezi Platinum wresting the crown from FC Platinum to end their 7 years. Our sports reporter Mtokozi Zidube unpacks the highs and lows of the 2023 football season.
The thrills and spills of the 18-team league were the major highlights of the 2023 season. For the greater part of the season, Highlanders, Dynamos and Ngezi Platinum exchanged places at the summit of the log, but it was the Mondoro-based outfit which has the best finish to finally claim the coveted crown that had been won by FC Platinum in 3 previous seasons. Another major highlight of the season was the decision by the Premier Soccer League to stop the hosting of games in Harare owing to stadia being deemed not suitable to host matches. The development saw Harare Giants Dynamos finding a new second home, that is Baba Field Stadium in Bulawayo, which was however the venue for the abandoned match between Dimari and Highlanders. 567 goals were scored during the 306 matches, with 12 of them being own goals. Highlanders and Shisham were the two sides dodged points by the Premier Soccer League Disciplinary Committee, while Highlanders defender Peter Mudua was slapped with a 4-match ban for being fingered in the Baba Field Stadium skirmishes. Champions Ngezi Platinum reaped big, providing the Soccer Star of the Year in Kat Amin, Coach of the Year in Tekshua Chiragi, and top goal scorer Takunda Benura in a league which had 200 players on the score sheet. The Glamour Boys lifted the Chibuku crown for the first time and will join Ngezi Platinum in the African Safari. While Ngezi will take part in the African Champions League, Dynamos will participate in the Confederation Cup. For the first time, the relegation battle was sealed on the last day as Army sides Cranbourne Bullets and Black Rhinos, as well as Shisham and Triangle, kissed goodbye to the Elite League. Mtokozi Stube, ZBC News, Bulawayo.
We shift our focus to showbiz, where music lovers will tonight have a taste of the best music released this year, as the national broadcaster will be hosting the chart shows both on radio as well as television.
2023 was an eventful year in the music circles as musicians churned out hits after hits. The musicians will, however, get to know how they impressed their audiences when ZBC radio stations play their chart shows from midnight. Among the shows are the top 50 on Radio Zimbabwe and the top 100 on Power FM.
Let me first of all say thank you very much for supporting ZBC radio services in 2023 as we look forward to the new year. We said more exciting things are on the way, so don't touch that dial. But first things first, let me say tonight there is a variety of programs on all 6 radio stations in Bulawayo, here in Harare, and also in Gweru. Remember, we have 4 national radio stations here in Harare. We have 2 in the provinces, the commercial stations. So there's exciting choice. They're spoiled for choice. In terms of the chart shows, we have the top 50 chart shows, we have the top 100, even the gospel lovers. I know there's a lot of gospel lovers out there. So please tune into ZBC Radio Services. We are your choice.
Artists also put up a great deal in video production, with their videos set to be played on ZBC TV tonight.
Basically, 2023 was a great year for our musicians. We saw musicians from across all genres doing good things. We saw good videos from Sungura side, hip hop, Afrofusion, gospel, Zimdanzo. So basically, this year is a great year. That's why we are saying at exactly 12 midnight, we are going to experience fireworks on the top 50 countdown.
While the audiences will have to keep guessing on who will dominate the charts, they are, however, guaranteed of entertainment after many songs dominated airwaves during the course of the year. Patience Nyagato, ZBC News, Harare.
Well, we've come to the end of the Sunday edition in the year 2023. Our producers have planned something for us tonight. And as we say from us here at ZBC News, thank you so much to all our viewers who have taken time to participate on our social media platforms, as well as taken time to watch all the bulletins throughout the year. This is a way from us to say thank you, and we leave you watching the video of the week.
Tenda by Samuel Chimbetu.
Good
Enjoy.
night and a Happy New Year.
that this annual National Thanksgiving and Dedication Service provides us with a powerful platform to gather in unity as a nation. Andiregi kuuya nda kupupura zvimwe zvataurwa navauta unashe. Ndabona ini kuti zuva ranga rapisa munyika. Ndikati Jehovha muri kutsoro kudenga mune vanhu venyu vanondiparidzira shoko renyu muno munyika. Zvino ndava kuvadana kuno kuState House kuti namati vakumbire mvura. Muti vanhu venyu. Ndakakumbira ndikavadana mabhishop akauya kuState House. Pavakanamata mvura ndokunaya vachinamata. Ndikati hallelujah. Saka unobona kungwaraka unofana kudana kana warwara unoenda kuna chiremba anogona kurapa. Kana une nzara unoenda kuna ava vanenge vanazvo kuti vakupe zvokudya. Kana oda kuti Mwari aropafadze nyika yekwako unodana ivava bishop vouya vonamata. Saka musi wandakakumbira kuti mabhishop emakereke ose vakauya kuHarare richipisa zuva. Ndikati hama dzangu, ndimwi munohwikwa naMwari. Hatinamatirei mvura. Pavakatanga kunamata mvura yakanaya paState House. Ivava. Zvino kana uri mutungamiri wenyika ukatambura ichi oenda kune vanozvigona, ukatambura ichi oenda kune vanozvigona, uchatonga, ugotonga, uchingotonga. Vachifunga kuti ndinogona, aiwa kuziva vanogona. We gather before the Lord today to thank Him as a nation. Peace, blessings and progress